So I was just hanging out with a professional friend of mine. He's a PT. And when I was, right before I met with him, he was talking to somebody else, and he finished up his conversation, and then we met, and he said, man, say a prayer for my friend. His dad just had a stroke. And he said his friend's dad is super fit. They take videos of themselves working out together all the time. He takes really good care of his health. And it was, he sat there and he looked at me and he said, how does this happen? And it took me back to one of the big reasons why I became a chiropractor. So when I was in middle school, my dad was 42 years old, and he worked for Ford Motor Company. He built cars for a living, and he would go to work at 4:30 in the morning every single day. And at about 9 o'clock in the morning on this one particular day, my father had a heart attack. So they rushed him to the emergency room, and then he's in the hospital, and they brought, my brother came, he picked me up, and he brought me to see my dad. And it was a sight for me that was very traumatic. This was the man who I looked up to. This was the man who took care of me. This is the man who was essentially my hero, and he is fighting for his life. And I thank God for those doctors and those nurses in that hospital. They saved my father's life that day. And the thing that brought me back to that situation was when my dad was 42 years old. I'm 42 this year. And when my dad was 42, he was just as physically fit, if not more physically fit than I am right now. My dad, he never drank. My dad, he never smoked. We didn't eat awful, but we didn't eat amazing. And every single year, in order for my dad to keep our amazing Blue Cross Blue Shield insurance that we had up in Michigan, he had to get an annual physical. And every single year, the doctors told him, hey, your blood work looks great. Your body looks great. Everything looks good. You're healthy as an ox. Continue to do what you're doing, and you will be healthy. So my dad started work at 18 years old, and from 18 to 42, they kept telling this man he was healthy. Little did they know, at 18 years old, my father was racing motorcycles up the sides of mountains. He fell off and he broke his collarbone. And when he landed on his shoulder and broke his collarbone, it shifted his spine over about a half inch, maybe 3/4 of an inch. And when that shift happened, the nerves that go to his heart are at the base of his neck and the upper part of his back, right here, right where the damage is at in his spine. And you leave that there from 18 years old to 42 years old, the heart isn't getting the communication it's supposed to, and over time, his heart built disease. And that disease ultimately ended him in a hospital. And after he left that hospital, he took the medications exactly like he was told to. He took the high blood pressure medications, he took the cholesterol medications year in and year out, until ultimately those two drugs combined destroyed my father's body. And I say all of this not to frighten you, but for you to understand that basing your health on how you feel, how you look, how you eat, it is the most dangerous thing that we can do in our country. We need to change healthcare. We need to change how people understand what health actually is. It has nothing to do with how you look, and it has nothing to do with how you feel. The only way that we know that you are healthy is if your brain can communicate through your spinal cord out the nerves to every single organ, tissue, and cell inside of your body to the best of its ability. That would be 100%. And in order for that to happen, your spine has to be in the proper position. It has to be straight from the front. You have to have a curve in your neck, a curve in your mid-back, and a curve in your low back from the side. When your spine is in that position, your brain can communicate to your body the way it is supposed to, and your body is truly healthy, it's healing, it's functioning exactly the way God designed it to from the beginning of time. So if you're not there yet, it's okay. We're working our way to get back there. But to me, if you have friends or family members who are dealing with health issues and they have no idea what's going on, they've seen the doctors, they've gotten the results of all of the tests, hey, you're healthy, we just don't know what's happening. Those are the people that need to be in this office. We see miracles happen every single day, but they aren't truly miracles. They are your body doing exactly what it's supposed to do. It's healing and it's functioning back to its original state. So I love you guys. Again, if you're not there yet, we're on our way, and continue to be consistent. Over time, your body will heal.